So hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about anthropology as your optional subject, like why to choose this subject your optional, toppers from anthropology and many more things regarding this. But before starting it, let me give you a very important information. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe this because here you will get daily free content regarding UPSC, and also if you are looking for a good test series, you can contact the number given on screen. So now let's start. Firstly, what is anthropology? So I think we all have seen this picture, maybe in your science book, maybe in your sociology book or anywhere else. So what does this picture actually depicts? This shows physiological change. You can see it very easily that early man was somewhat bended, then improved in posture, then again improved posture, then Homo erectus, that is erect man. So this picture actually depicts about physiological changes, about psychological changes, about technological changes, tool changes. Earlier man was just holding a stone, a simple raw stone. Then he shifted towards sphere, and also about cultural changes. This is what you have to study in anthropology. You have to study about human in a very holistic manner. So now see, what is anthropology? It is a study of human being in a holistic manner about origin, evolution, culture, society, biology, and all about human. So this subject is very multi-dimensional in nature, and this makes it really very interesting. So if we talk about utility of this subject as your optional, like why you should choose this subject as optional. So this considered scoring when compared to other core humanities subject. Either it is sociology, PSIR, PABAT. Why? Because this subject is scientific in nature, so the answers can be made more appealing by diagrams and flowchart. On the other subject, if we talk about sociology or anything else, there will be less possibility that you can draw more diagrams or flowchart. And this will ultimately save your time while writing good answers and also help in fetch good marks. This is our aim. And also, anthropology touches upon many areas of knowledge. Example, history, political science, developmental economics, science and technology, biology, public administration and geography, and even constitutional law. On the other hand, if you are going to study about tribe in your sociology subject, there you will study about socio-cultural aspect of tribes only. And if we take another example, like if you are going to study about tribes in law, then you will study about constitutional status, legal rights. But on the other hand, if you are going to study about tribes in anthropology, here you will study all about that particular tribe, their socio-cultural status, their physical characteristics, their problems, legal rights, constitutional right, genetics, all about. So this subject is multi-dimensional in nature, and because of this reason it becomes really very interesting, and it will be perfect for you to study that subject in which you feel interested and occupied, because without interest there will be less possibility to fetch good marks, especially if you talk about optional subject. And also you can find many toppers from anthropology optional subject. Mr. Anudeep Durushetty, All India Rank 1 2017, Mr. Shubham Kumar, All India Rank 1 2020, Mr. Rakshat Jain, All India Rank 2 2018, Ms. Lakshmi Nagappan, All India Rank 45 2018, and recently Ms. Uma Harti. So this again become a very good reason to choose anthropology as your optional subject. And again, if we talk about highest mark in anthropology, so in 2018, Miss Lakshmi Nagappan has got highest mark, that is 362, and she got 179 in paper first, and in paper second she got 183, which is really very good marks. And this type of marks can decide your rank in UPSC examination. Now, most importantly, if we talk about syllabus of anthropology, so we can divide this subject basically in 4 parts. First in physical anthropology, second in socio-cultural anthropology. In physical anthropology, you are going to study about human evolution and other theories regarding this human evolution. Then in socio-cultural anthropology, you are going to study about cultural evolution, that is how culture evolve. You can divide this in linguistic anthropology. Here you are going to study about languages. Then you can divide it into archaeological anthropology, about archaeological remains. And all these topics are going to be same for paper 2 also. But you have to read it in the context of India. So paper first is generic in nature, but paper second talks about especially about Indian anthropology. So now let's have a look on broad division of paper first of anthropology. Okay, so what you have to study here, firstly about human evolution, that how human evolve and theories regarding human evolution. And we all know that culture have been part of our society since ancient time, or we can simply say that culture was present also at the time of prehistoric period, that is Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic. So as human evolve, culture came into picture, and because of this culture, society get forms. In society you have to study about marriage, family, kinship. Then as much as society expand, there will be need to manage its economy. So here in economic anthropology you will read about this. And also we all knew that when we will talk about economic aspect in any society, when there will be surplus. So to manage this surplus, the need of political organization came into picture. So here you will study about political organization in political anthropology. And in last, to minimize all these conflicts related to either culture, society, economy, political organization, religion came into picture, that is origin of religion. So this is what you have to study in paper first. And then to understand all these aspects, anthropological theories came into existence. So this is all about paper first. Now let's have a look on broad division of paper 2. So as I have mentioned earlier that paper 2 is specific about Indian anthropology. Whatever you have studied in paper first, you have to apply it in context of India. So first is our Indian anthropology. Here you have to study about demography, social system, religion, relation between nature and human, village system, varna, caste, etc. Then you have to study about tribal India. Here you will study about tribal status, biogenetic variability, problems faced by tribals, safeguard mechanism provided by Government of India or other NGOs, impact of non-tribals on tribal, like impact of Hindu, Buddhism, Jainism on tribes. Then you have to study about government schemes regarding tribes. Then also in paper second you have to study about archaeological aspect regarding to Indian anthropology. Here you will read about Narmada Man, etc. Then about physical anthropology. So this is all about paper 2. And again, to understand all these aspects of Indian anthropology, thinker's perspective came into light. So here again you have to read some anthropological theories and also about some Indian anthropologists plus some foreign anthropologists who contributed to Indian anthropology. Especially you will study here about that how Britishers helped to understand anthropological perspective in India, that how they started archaeological excavation, etc. Again, this is detailed syllabus of paper 1st and paper 2. If you are willing to read this, you can take a screenshot, but I have already discussed it in a very broad manner, which is really very understandable. Because look, it's very easy for me if I just read out these points. This is not going to benefit all of you in a very first instance. Because if you are watching this video, obviously you are a newcomer. So again, if you are willing, you can take a screenshot, or simply you can just download it from UPSC official website. Now, let's have a look on book list regarding anthropology. So for paper 1, you have to study Physical Anthropology by P. Nath, then Anthropological Simplified by Vivek Bhashme. This book is really very good for source of diagrams and answer structuring, but kindly don't refer this book as a standard material. Go with Physical Anthropology by P. Nath and other books. Then if you are a beginner, you have to read out Amber and Amber Anthropology. For paper 2, you have to read Indian Anthropology by Nadeem Hasnain sir. Then again Tribal India by Nadeem Hasnain sir. Then you have to read Anthropology Simplified by Vivek Bhashme. Again, use this for diagram and answer structuring. And then you read about this Khaka report by Virginius Khaka. This is all about book list, and also you can choose to refer toppers notes, but kindly just stick to one particular study material. Don't run here and there. This is not going to benefit. Now, most important, like ma'am, you have discussed all about the book list, syllabus, how to prepare. So this is just a 7-step process, and if you are able to follow this 7 steps, believe me, you are prepared. Firstly, know your syllabus very well. Very well means each and every topic, not just about periphery. Then second, just read about your particular study material. Okay, just stick to one particular study material, with keeping syllabus in your mind. And remember that you can't become a superhero just in one go. Okay. Then third, gain conceptual clarity. Fourth, focus on terms. Like if you are studying about marriage, there will be some standard definition. If you are studying about culture, there is a famous definition by E.B. Taylor. So mug up those main definition, 2 or 3, because a standard definition is needed for gaining marks in your examination. Also, you should have a crystal clear understanding of that particular topic or the crux of that particular definition. Then write down those term definition again and again. Don't count that I have already written 3 times, 4 times. Just write down again and again, until when you are confident enough कि now I can write it down at any time. Now you are ready for starting your answer writing practice. And again, remember that you can't be master just in one go. So multiple answer writing practice will be needed. 7th one, scrutinize and improve, scrutinize and improve. This is all. And if you have completed this 7 step, now you are ready for your examination. So this is all about today. Thank you for this session. We'll see you in the next video.